We all have dreams and aspirations, but sometimes it's hard to follow your dreams and follow your passions because life gets in the way. And it's easy to blame life. It's easy to blame the things that you have to do that get in your way. What if I told you that there's an answer to this stuff? There's a solution. I call it passive creation. You pretty much focus on stuff, and then when you have downtime, when you have free time, for me, for example, that's when I would start making ideas or writing down ideas and making videos and editing. But what if instead of waiting to have free time to do my whole production process, how about I just passively do it throughout the day? In the morning, come up with an idea, right? As you're doing your work, as you're at school, as you're doing whatever, come up with your idea. Come up with what you want to talk about for your video or whatever you're doing. Come up with a topic and then start writing it out. I saw this in someone else's YouTube video. He made his action button a voice memo recorder. So when you have an idea, you just literally just say it out loud. You can make it to your notes app if you want to type it down, and then you start kind of scripting it out. You kind of start scripting out your video. I'm gonna just say what I do, and then you can like apply it to you, obviously. But then you start like kind of scripting out your main talking points and your main things and your script. And like I wrote down some notes for this video right now. I was driving. I was running a quick errand, and I was just jotting down some quick ideas when I was at a red light, obviously. And now I'm home. I do have some downtime. You gotta wait. You do have to find the time to actually do the thing. But I had some time, so I'm now recording this. If I don't have time to edit right after, that's fine. We all have phones. Just put your footage into your phone and edit it on your phone whenever you have the time. Your phone, you take your phone everywhere, so you can edit anywhere. I have a laptop. I can be using my laptop to edit whenever I needed to. I don't need to be here to be making content, to be doing my magic. That's kind of why I bought the laptop. If you can buy a laptop, buy a MacBook or buy a Windows PC, whatever you need, whatever you got, and you have to invest it back into your stuff, because this is your end goal, man. This is my end goal. This is what is gonna make my money. So obviously I'm gonna invest in whenever I can, wherever I can. These are tools, man. These aren't toys no more. When I was a kid, I thought like a computer would just be for playing games and watching videos. But now it's like a productive tool. Now I use it to edit my videos on the go, and now I use it to and to like write shit down, and like it's just a PC. It's a portable PC. Like what? Like come on. So yeah, I just think about what you want to do, and kind of obsess over it. Always think about what your next move is, and and just sit down and do the thing. Because the real thing that you need time for is this and editing. So much less time if you just sat here and I thought about a video and I was writing it down. I already did that at the beginning of the day. Now I just sat down, turned on my camera, and I'm ready to go. And I'm always at my girlfriend's house. Sometimes I'm not at my desk. I'm not able to edit. That's why I have the laptop. Or that's why if I didn't have the laptop, I'd be editing on my phone. And it's also a big no excuse game. You can't have excuses when you want to create. When you want to be a creator, when you want to do things bigger than you already are, you can't make excuses, because that's how you stay here, bro. You want to be here, you can't make excuses, because excuses are what keep you here. That's why you've been here. That's why, no offense to my ancestors, no offense to your ancestors, that's why we started here, because it's so easy to make excuses and it's so easy to stay here. It's harder to be here. So many people want this life but never really do it because they don't want to do the things that it takes to get there. But if you have a dream, you have to follow it, and you are the only one that can put yourself to it. Only you can hold yourself accountable. No one else will. That was just a quick reminder. See ya.